Have you noticed how some women seem to have that special glow, that natural elegance that makes everyone think they have a lot of money? Well, I'm going to tell you a secret that can completely change the way you present yourself to the world. There are 12 simple habits that make any woman look rich and sophisticated. And the best part is that you don't need to spend a fortune to do so. The truth is that elegance is not in the price of your clothes or the brand of your bag. It's in the way you behave, how you take care of yourself, and how you present yourself to the world. Many women spend fortunes trying to buy elegance, but they forget that the real secrets are in the small details of everyday life. If you stay with me until the end of this video, you will discover exactly what these habits are that can completely transform your image. And even more importantly, you will understand how to apply each of them in your life without having to touch your budget. Because true elegance is not bought, it is built through attitudes and special care that I will teach you now. Habit 1. Taking care of posture and walking with elegance. The first thing people notice in an elegant woman is the way she carries herself. Correct posture is the #1 secret to looking refined and confident, regardless of the clothes you're wearing. When you keep your back straight, your chin slightly raised, and your shoulders relaxed, you automatically convey an image of self-confidence and sophistication. The problem that many women face is that they spend the day hunched over, whether at work, taking care of the house, or simply out of habit. This hunched posture not only harms health, but also gives an impression of tiredness and carelessness. It's as if you were telling the world that you don't value yourself enough to behave elegantly. To apply this in practice, start by doing a simple exercise every day. Imagine that there is an invisible thread pulling the top of your head upwards, lengthening your entire spine. When walking, think of each step as a small presentation. No need to exaggerate, just maintain body awareness. A real example is when you go to the supermarket or any public place. Instead of walking hurriedly and hunched over, take a deep breath, align your posture, and walk with firm and confident steps. You will immediately notice how people start to look at you differently, with more respect and admiration. The direct benefits of this change are incredible. In addition to looking more elegant, you will feel more confident, have less back pain, and convey much more positive energy. Correct posture is like a magic trick that works instantly, completely transforming the way you are perceived by others. Habit 2. Keeping your nails always well-groomed. Your hands are like business cards that you present at all times, and well-groomed nails are one of the clearest signs of refinement and attention to detail. I'm not talking about expensive salon nails, but about keeping your nails clean, well-trimmed, and hydrated. It's a simple care that makes all the difference in your personal presentation. The big problem is that many women neglect this basic care, either due to lack of time or because they think it's not important. Unkempt nails with dry cuticles or chipped polish convey an image of negligence that can completely damage the impression you make, even if the rest of your appearance is impeccable. To put this into practice, set aside just 15 minutes a week to take care of your nails. You can do this while watching television or listening to music. Cut your nails into the shape that best suits your hands, gently push back your cuticles, and always keep them hydrated with a specific cream or even olive oil. A practical example is always keeping a basic care kit in your bag: a small nail file, a cuticle pusher, and hand cream. So whenever you notice that your nails need a quick touch-up, you can do it right away. This shows that you care about the details of your appearance. The benefits go far beyond appearance. Well-groomed nails make you feel more confident when greeting people, gesturing during a conversation, or even paying a bill. It's a detail that may go unnoticed when well done, but that will certainly be noticed if it's poorly cared for. Habit 3. Choosing well-ironed and well-maintained clothes. A simple, well-ironed garment will always look more expensive and elegant than an expensive but wrinkled garment. Taking care of clothes is essential to convey an image of organization and refinement. This doesn't mean you need to spend a fortune on new clothes, but rather to take good care of the ones you already have. Many women make the mistake of wearing wrinkled clothes or clothes with small defects, thinking that no one will notice. But the truth is that these details make all the difference in the impression you make. A well-ironed shirt from a popular store can look much more expensive than a designer blouse that's all wrinkled. To apply this habit, set aside some time during the week to take care of your clothes. Iron or hang the garments right after washing them. Check for loose buttons or small tears that need to be repaired. Keep your clothes organized in the closet to prevent them from wrinkling. For example, if you have an important meeting or are going out for a special engagement, always check your clothes in the mirror before leaving. Make sure it fits well, without strange creases, and that all the buttons are in place. This 2-minute check can avoid embarrassment and ensure that you make a good impression. The benefits of this attention to detail are immediate. You will feel more confident. People will perceive you as someone organized and careful, and your clothes will last much longer. It's a time investment that brings huge returns to your personal image. Now, if you're enjoying these practical tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all the news. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I want to know where my dear viewers are. Your participation is very important to me. Habit 4. Cultivating an interesting and polite conversation. The way you express yourself is as important as your physical appearance in conveying elegance and refinement. A woman who knows how to converse, who shows genuine interest in others, and who expresses herself clearly and respectfully will always make a positive and sophisticated impression, regardless of her financial situation. The problem is that many people don't develop this communication skill, whether due to shyness, lack of practice, or simply not realizing the importance of it. When you can't maintain an interesting conversation or express yourself inappropriately, you can make a negative impression even if you have other wonderful qualities. To develop this habit, start paying more attention to the conversations you have in your daily life. Practice asking questions about people's lives, show genuine interest in the answers, and avoid talking only about yourself. Stay informed about general topics so that you can contribute to conversations intelligently. A practical example is when you are in a bank queue or waiting somewhere. Instead of fiddling with your cell phone, look around, and if a natural opportunity arises, start a polite conversation with someone. It could be a comment about the weather, a sincere compliment, or a simple and appropriate question for the situation. The benefits of cultivating good conversation are enormous. You will create deeper connections with people. You will be remembered positively, and you will discover that doors open much more easily when you know how to communicate well. It's a skill that greatly enhances your presence in any social environment. Habit 5. Keeping your hair always clean and tidy. Well-groomed hair is essential for an elegant and refined appearance. It doesn't matter if you have straight, curly, short, or long hair. The important thing is to keep it always clean, hydrated, and with a cut that enhances the shape of your face. Well-treated hair can completely transform your appearance without having to spend a lot of money. Many women neglect hair care because they think it's too expensive or time-consuming. They end up leaving their hair dry, without a haircut for a long time, or simply don't create a routine of basic care. This can damage the overall harmony of your appearance, even if the rest is impeccable. To put this habit into practice, establish a simple care routine. Wash your hair at the appropriate frequency for your hair type, use moisturizing products at least once a week, and maintain a regular cut every 2 or 3 months. You don't need to go to the most expensive salon in town. Just maintain consistency in your care. A real example is learning to do simple hairstyles at home. Even if you don't have the skill for elaborate hairstyles, a well-done ponytail, a low bun, or simply loose but well-brushed hair can make you look very elegant. The secret is in practice and attention to detail. The benefits go beyond appearance. Healthy hair makes you feel more confident, is easier to style on a daily basis, and makes a very positive impression on people. It's an investment in self-esteem that is reflected in all aspects of your personal and professional life. Habit 6. Practicing kindness in all situations. True elegance manifests itself mainly in the way you treat other people. A kind, polite, and respectful woman will always be perceived as refined and sophisticated, regardless of her social or financial status. Kindness is a luxury that anyone can afford and offers to others. Unfortunately, We live in a world where many people have lost patience and delicacy in social interaction. This makes those who still preserve these qualities stand out positively. Being impolite or rude to others, especially to people who are providing a service, demonstrates a lack of education and can completely ruin the impression you make. To develop this habit, start paying attention to how you behave in everyday situations. Always be polite to salespeople, waiters, cleaners, doormen, and all the people you interact with. Use words like please, thank you, excuse me, and sorry whenever necessary, and do so sincerely. For example, when you are in a restaurant, treat the waiter with the same respect you would like to receive. Speak softly, be patient if there is a mistake, and always thank them for the service. This attitude not only demonstrates your education, but also makes the environment more pleasant for everyone. The benefits of kindness are immeasurable. You will be remembered fondly by people. You will create a positive environment around you, and you will discover that you receive much more cooperation and goodwill from others. Kindness is contagious and always returns to those who practice it in a multiplied way. Habit 7. Maintaining good personal hygiene. Always impeccable personal hygiene is the fundamental basis of any elegant and refined appearance. It's no use having expensive clothes or sophisticated accessories if basic hygiene care is not up to date. It's something that people notice immediately, even unconsciously, and that can make or break the impression you make. The big mistake some people make is relaxing on personal hygiene when they are at home or in more casual situations. But the truth is that you never know when you might meet someone important or when an opportunity might arise. Always keeping yourself presentable is a way of respecting yourself and others. To put this into practice, create a daily routine of basic care. Shower regularly, brush your teeth at least twice a day, use deodorant, keep your nails clean, and make sure your underwear is always impeccable. These are simple but fundamental cares. A practical example is always having basic hygiene items in your bag: a small toothbrush, dental floss, travel-sized deodorant, and wet wipes. This way, you can freshen up in any situation, whether after lunch, before an important meeting, or when you need to feel more confident. The benefits of maintaining impeccable hygiene go far beyond appearance. You feel more confident, people approach you more easily, and you avoid embarrassing situations that can damage your personal or professional image. It's a basic care that should be a priority in anyone's life. Habit 8. Organizing and taking care of your belongings. The way you take care of your belongings says a lot about your personality and level of organization. An elegant woman always keeps her things organized, cleans her bag regularly, takes good care of her shoes, and preserves her personal belongings. This demonstrates respect for herself and the things she possesses. Many people accumulate unnecessary objects, keep their bags always messy, don't take proper care of their shoes, or leave their things scattered and poorly maintained. This can give an impression of disorganization and carelessness that harms the image of elegance and sophistication. To develop this habit, start by doing a general cleaning of your belongings. Organize your bag at least once a week. Remove anything that is not necessary. Clean it inside and out. Take care of your shoes, cleaning them regularly and storing them properly so that they last longer. A real example is keeping your bag always organized with compartments for each type of object. Have a specific place for documents, another for cosmetics, another for money and cards. This way, when you need something, you find it quickly without having to rummage through everything in front of others. The benefits of this organization are practical and aesthetic. You save time looking for your things, you make a good impression when you need to get something out of your bag, and your belongings last much longer when they are well cared for. It's a way of showing that you value what you have. Habit 9. Cultivating good manners at the table and in public. Good manners are a hallmark of elegance and refinement. Knowing how to behave properly at the table, at social events, and in public situations is essential to making a good impression and being respected in any environment. It doesn't need to be overly formal, just polite and aware of the environment around you. Unfortunately, many people have lost the habit of practicing good manners, whether due to haste, inattention, or simply not having learned them in their use. This can cause embarrassment and give a negative impression, especially in important professional or social situations. To apply this habit, start paying attention to how you behave during meals. Eat calmly, don't talk with your mouth full, use the cutlery properly, and maintain an upright posture. In public, be discreet. Don't talk too loudly, and always consider the comfort of the people around you. For example, when you are in a restaurant with friends or family, take the opportunity to practice good manners. Wait for everyone to be served before you start eating, chew with your mouth closed, use the napkin properly, and participate in the conversation politely without interrupting others. The benefits of good manners are lasting. You will always be welcome in any environment. People will feel comfortable in your presence, and you will convey an image of education and refinement that opens many doors in personal and professional life. Habit 10. Maintaining confident body language. Your body language communicates much more than your words. A confident posture, balanced gestures, and positive facial expressions are essential to conveying elegance and sophistication. The way you occupy space, how you gesture, and how you move can make all the difference in the impression you make on other people. Many women have body language that demonstrates insecurity, excessive shyness, or nervousness, even when they feel confident inside. This can impair communication and make them perceived differently from what they really are. Learning to control and improve body language is essential. To develop this habit, start observing how you behave in different situations. Practice maintaining appropriate eye contact during conversations. Avoid nervous gestures such as constantly fiddling with your hair or swinging your legs, and maintain a calm and welcoming facial expression. A practical example is when you are in an important conversation, whether at work or in a social situation. Stay upright, make eye contact with the person who is speaking, nod your head to show that you are paying attention, and avoid crossing your arms, as this can seem like a defensive posture. The benefits of confident body language are immediate. People will perceive you as someone secure and interesting. You will feel more confident in your interactions, and you will discover that your presence has more impact in the environments you frequent. It's like learning a silent language that everyone understands. Habit 11. Developing a genuine and welcoming smile. A sincere smile is one of the most powerful tools for conveying elegance, sympathy, and sophistication. It costs nothing, is always available, and can completely transform the environment around you. A woman who smiles genuinely is always well received and remembered positively by people. The problem is that many people have forgotten to smile in their daily lives, whether due to stress, worries, or simply out of habit. Others force artificial smiles that don't convince anyone. A true smile comes from within and is reflected not only in the mouth, but also in the eyes and facial expression as a whole. To cultivate this habit, start observing the small good things that happen in your day and allow yourself to smile genuinely about them. Practice smiling at yourself in the mirror, not in a forced way, but thinking of something that really makes you happy. Over time, this becomes more natural. For example, when greeting someone, whether at work, in the building where you live, or on the street, offer a sincere smile along with the greeting. This not only brightens the other person's day, but also creates a positive connection that can be very beneficial for both parties. The benefits of smiling genuinely are scientifically proven. In addition to improving your mood and reducing stress, a sincere smile makes you look younger, more approachable, and more trustworthy. People are naturally drawn to those who convey positive energy through a genuine smile. Habit 12. Investing in your personal development. The last and perhaps most important habit is to never stop learning and developing as a person. A truly elegant woman is one who cultivates her mind, her knowledge, and her skills constantly. This has nothing to do with money, but rather with curiosity, dedication, and a desire to grow. Many people stop learning after leaving school or college, thinking that they no longer need to develop. But the truth is that the world is always changing, and those who don't keep up with these changes can fall behind. In addition, an active and curious mind is much more interesting and attractive. To put this into practice, Dedicate at least a few minutes of your day to learning something new. It could be reading a book, watching a documentary, taking a free online course, or simply talking to people who have different knowledge than yours. The important thing is to keep your mind active and open. A real example is choosing a subject that has always aroused your curiosity and dedicating yourself to studying it a little each day. It could be history, cooking, gardening, languages, or anything that interests you. Over time, you will become a more interesting person and will always have something to talk about in good conversations. The benefits of continuous personal development are transformative. You become more confident, more interesting, more capable of facing challenges, and more prepared to seize opportunities. It's the kind of elegance that comes from within and that no one can take away from you because it's part of who you are. Now you know the 12 habits that can completely transform the way you present yourself to the world. Remember that true elegance is not bought. It is built through small daily actions that demonstrate respect for yourself and others. Each of these habits is simple to apply, doesn't cost much, but can make a huge difference in your life. Start by choosing 2 or 3 habits that make the most sense to you right now and gradually incorporate the others. The transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with consistency and patience, you will see surprising results. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these habits will you start practicing first? Or maybe you already practice some of them and have other tips to share. Leave your comment below. Your experience can inspire other women who are watching.